quickly learning that this is nowhere near as easy as people have been saying, and I'm starting to think, you know, was this a good idea? Do you know what I mean? But do you need the ignition barrel? No. Do we need? I think we've just wasted our time morning. Good morning, everybody. We're back at the Legends at Rusty Autos. We have a very busy day, so we're just gonna crack straight on. No intro. SLK, which is here, has the engine out. I've been doing a lot of research. Anyway, I'm going to talk to the boys about that in a second because it's not as easy as we thought. But the SLK actually needs to go. These guys need the space. This needs to be scrapped today. Like, it needs to be scrapped today. So we're going to take off everything that we need for the swap, everything we think we need, and I've got some guys coming down in a bit, taking some of the body parts and stuff, and then we're going to just send it to its death. Hopefully someone will come pick it up today. But first of all, what we're going to do, Jack, what's the plan of action?
Yeah, take dash out, I think.
So we need to take the whole dash out.
Then that wiring that goes across.
And we need to get all the wiring loose. So the guy who, we're speaking to a guy called Lewis from Modified Mercs. He makes looms for this. And it's a total plug and play loom, but he needs everything. Like, he needs ECUs, all the wiring, ignition barrels, everything. So we need to take the whole dash out to get to all that fucking wiring. And then we're going to take some things off that I can sell, like the hydraulic pump and stuff that should go for a bit of money. And then we're quickly going to get off the bonnet, wings and boot because some guy's coming down at some point to pick it up today. So we've got a busy day. And also we're going to be prepping the M11, what's it called? M111, that's what you call it?
I ain't got a clue, to be
No,
fair.
I think it's M111, that rolls of the tongue the best. But we're going to be prepping the M111 engine to be going in. So I've got a load of service parts, got a water pump. Did everything turn up?
Supercharger oil.
Supercharger oil, cool.
And whatever's in this.
It's got rock cover gasket. What else did I order? I ordered something else. Let me check. Yes, rock cover gasket. Rock cover gasket, supercharger service oil. We're going to be refreshing the whole engine while it's out. And I've got some spicy boy paint, haven't I? Yeah. So we got a busy. I actually came up this morning thinking, oh, it's going to be a bit of a quiet day today. I've not got much to do. Wrong. We've got absolutely tons to do. So, what should we do? What should we do? Should we do this out here or bring it in?
No, take it inside.
Take it inside, yeah. It is windy, it's very cold, it's getting cold. So here is the engine, here is the M111 engine. A lot of people have asked me why the 2.3 supercharged and why specifically the M111 engine? Why the M111 engine? Well, I'm glad that you asked. Other than the points around it sharing like loads of similarities with the engine already in the 190E, it's actually a really good engine. There's actually a column here on a magazine called Car Mechanics Bargain Cars. I read this on Readly, and this column was saying that the M111 engine is actually one of the best 4-cylinder engines that Mercedes ever made. A timing chain seemingly designed to haul Bismarck's anchor, going on saying how well built and reliable it is. I actually read this on an app called Readly, and since I'm always on the move, it fits into my job, my lifestyle amazingly. Readly is an app where you have over 6,000 magazines, newspapers, all on one app, ready for you to read at a click of a finger. Even ones that are like old or already archived, you can still access them on Readly. So another magazine on here is Evo, and I actually always read Evo magazines when I'm reviewing or preparing to review a car. And I've actually used it for this exact car I'm sat in right now, which I've recently reviewed. A lot of my points in this review actually came from the Evo magazine, which you can access on Readly. And you can actually search for specific words or titles in articles on a magazine. So that means I don't have to go searching through every single page try and find what I actually want to read. Now, it's not all cars in me. A lot of you know I love my history, so Readly actually asks for your favourite subjects and it recommends titles for you on the homepage. Imagine it like the Spotify, but for magazines and newspapers. So you can actually download the magazines and you can actually bookmark specific pages. So I'm always on the road and I'm always on trains, and trains you never get signals. When I'm trying to prepare for a review or prepare for a modification or prepare to buy a new car, I can actually save them and bookmark them, and I can read them when I'm offline and have no signal. So whether you want an educational read, you want to find out some gossip, or you just want to pass some time, Readly is the thing for you. And just for this video, for you lot, they're offering 2 free months subscription. So click the link in the description, give it a go. You can cancel at any time, so don't worry about that. Go and give it a go. It massively helps me and my videos when it comes to just looking up engine swaps, reviews, so many things online. And also tonight I'm going to read some history magazines. So thank you Readly for sponsoring this video. Don't forget, link in the description, 2 months free, and you can cancel at any time. But for now, let's get back to the engine swap. So this car needs to like be gone ideally like today. We've got landlords complaining about how many cars we've got here. We would ideally have liked to just keep it here, like, you know, just in case we didn't need anything, but things happen and this needs to go today. So we need to get off everything that we need. So we've got the ECU, we've got the wiring, most of it is inside the car, like in that fuse box cover. A lot of it is down here. Jack's just getting out all the stuff down here. Like, there's just so much wiring. But we was looking where the wires were going yesterday, and they go around the back of the dash and into here. So we need to take the ignition out, and to get that we've got to get all the dash out. So I'm just literally going to start just pulling some shit off, because it's all pretty much going to the scrap after this anyway. If you've ever taken apart a car, guys, and it doesn't need to go back together, enjoy it, because this is great fun. Right, let's get this dash out. We've just been hammering, looking at everything. Mine's still a bit stuck on this side. Yeah. Hey. One on. One dash.
I hate breaking to you, but it don't look like we're any further to the wiring loop.
No, it doesn't, no. I was just thinking the exact same thing.
This is where we're at. We're just following like the main harness of the car. Like, well, the 4,000 ECUs it feels like. Well, obviously the main ECU fuse box bit over there. We're following that big thick wire, which is this one, and it goes into another fuse box over here. So we're going to be taking like the main loom out, and obviously this loom goes to the ignition, which is down here. So we're going to take all of that. If I'm following wires and it goes to a cigarette lighter, I'm just cutting it. And the following lines, if it just goes to the blow motor, I'm just cutting it. So I'm just trying to get the main harness. I mean, we don't really know exactly what we need. But when I send the harness off to get converted, they will, and they'll just chop off all the shit that we don't need. But I'd rather just send too much than cut an important wire on, miss something out, scrap the car, and if I can't find it. So we're just working away. We've got most of it done already, but I'm just gonna, yeah, like all this. There's just so much shit, and we have no idea what it does.
Right, this car is a
Fucking joke.
That is all the loom that we've taken out, because it's all attached to like the ECU and the ignition. Like every single wire links with every single other wire. We've still not even took out. That's a bit of the loom that we're not really sure. We've had to cut out looms that is like just go to shit that we don't need, like fucking airbags and crash sensors and rear shit. We still got to take this out. There's just holes everywhere in the car. Look at all the fucking bullshit. We've still got so much more wiring to see which goes. I think this can stay in the car. I think that's just a lot of bullshit. But this comes off the main wiring harness loom as well. This comes off the main ECU wire. And it goes all the way down here and under there somewhere. It's just an absolute joke. Like, we only really need the ignition loom. But because we don't know what they're going to be doing on the swap, like, we don't really know what we need. And it's like you have one wire which comes off the ignition and it just goes into every single loom on the car. And it's almost like every single wire is just connected to each other, and it just goes around in a big fucking circle around the whole car. It's an absolute nightmare. Like, I thought this would take us like not very long at all, and with the rest of the day to like start doing engine stuff. But this is literally, we've been on this for about 2 or 3 hours now, just trying to tear out the loom. And it's so annoying because nothing connects. Like, we've had to chop wires and like pull fuses apart. It's an absolute nightmare. I can't believe how much loom I've needed for this. I've messaged the guy who's doing the loom, but he's not replied to me. So
The thing is, like, this car needs to go today. Like, it needs to be scrapped before I leave, really, or you know, be ready to scrap when I leave. So it's not even like, oh, we'll just wait for him to reply and just take what we need. Like, because if we scrap the car and we miss something, I'm fucked. Quickly learning that this is nowhere near as easy as people have been saying, and I'm starting to think, you know, was this a good idea? Do you know what I mean? It's not a car that like just needs ignition. All the superchargers linked up to the fuses, and the fuses aren't working properly. The supercharger doesn't boost, and it's just very, very, very confusing, very annoying, isn't it, Jack? Have you ever seen a car with this much wiring?
No. Well, this much, yeah, but it's usually separate wiring.
Yeah, like
not everything's circled back to each other.
Yeah.
It all joins together.
Lewis has finally replied. The guy doing the wiring. Sending pictures. How much of this do you need? And how much of this do you need? I put. Do you need the ignition barrel? No.
You're joking?
No. Do we need? If we've just wasted 2 hours of yeah, I think so too. I think we've just wasted our time on it. Yeah, but the thing is, because it's one unit, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the
So
problem.
that's the thing. It's like the bit that goes into the passenger footwell then fucks off to somewhere else. You can't unplug it.
That's the bit that went into the footwell.
Yeah.
But then it's attached to that loop.
It all attached, and then that goes
Attached to
everywhere.
this side. So which bit?
Which bit do we fucking need, Lewis? Right, we just cut the gearbox loom going underneath the floor. We spoke to Lewis. This is way more than he needs, but we don't care. Yeah, that's what I'm just going to send to Lewis. So if you're watching this, Lewis, good luck, mate. We got the throttle position cable. There it is. So he needs that, yeah. So here is how the SOK is looking. We spent way too long doing all that loom, but I'd rather just have it and not need it. So all this is going to go to Lewis, and he's going to make something up for the 190. Our only thing is really just take off the things that we can sell and just scrap the rest of it. So we've took off the good body parts, so like this wing, the bonnet, the boot. We've got one of Jack's mates coming, getting it later. He's just going to take it. And I think, what does he do? He just puts all the scrap metal in it and then just weighs it in.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to scrap it, so goodbye, my lover. These are things that we need for the engine swap. We need the radiating intercooler on, little bits and bobs. That's what we need. We've got some things we're going to sell. So we're going to sell a hydraulic pump. We're going to sell the plates. We need the rad. We're going to sell the headlights. We've got like the bonnet and stuff up there. So they'll be going on Facebook as well, just to try to recuperate some money back because I overpaid for this car. Here's the engine. We need to get this viscous fan off. Which, thank you to my matey boy on Instagram with the 190 swap. He said that these are reverse thread. Now, you did try both threads last time, but I think it'd be good to know that it is reverse thread so we can go a bit harder reverse thread.
Yeah.
We need to get this fan off to change the water pump. It's a tight boy, isn't it? Oh yeah, do that again. Cool. Oh, so now we can get to the water pump pulley and the water pump.
Something.
Oh, what's it? The magnetic something seal. Yeah. Should we change? I think we should change the magnetic something seal.
I can't remember what the guy said.
I can't remember what the guy said. Oh, but it is leaking, isn't it?
Yeah. It's seeping, but the main leak is from the sun plug.
Well done, guy, in the YouTube comments. You were correct. Yeah, I'll try and get one of them. Should we ban the rocker off? Nice to have a look inside there and see what it looks like as well, wouldn't it?
If you've got time.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of time. Let's whack it off. Why not? Fuck it, let's whack it off. Whoa!
And the chain wasn't noisy or anything, was it?
No. There she is. M111, guys. Right, here is how the SLK is sitting. Oh my god. We've got someone collecting it tonight. We've just left the gearbox in there because it's going to be too much hassle getting it out. I pray to God that we don't need anything more. I love seeing cars like that. I don't know what it is. I think it's really cool.
Yeah?
Yeah. Sorry for the clickbait, guys, but you got to do what you got to do, you know what I mean? Fucking rent's going up, fucking hell. Bills are going up. Sorry for the clickbait. So we put some paint stripper on here.
It's not done anything.
It's not doing much stripping, no, yeah, it's not, no. Right, so that's going to be the video here, guys. We can't be doing anything more, to be fair. At least now we have got everything ready to go off. I'm waiting for some guy to send me some engine mounts in the post. He's going to post them to us, the engine mounts. But I actually want to drop that loom off and like do a video of like doing the loom. I'm actually going to message him and see if he'll let us do that. He is far away, but it's content wise, and I don't really want to be sending that off because it's like it's just a massive parcel. And then what else are we waiting on, really? In the next episode, we're going to be getting that engine ready. I'm actually going to see if I can bring the 190E up for the next video. At least it's here then, if the space allows us to. Yeah, because we need to get the 190E gearbox off to then see what flywheel we need to order and what clutch we need to order. So we need to get the gearbox off idea. We'll figure it out. But did want to get a bit more done today, but unfortunately it just took so long with that wiring loom. I did want to get all this painted up and service and the water pump done and stuff, but now I think about it, there was a lot of work. I underestimated how much that SLK loom was going to be. But next Tuesday we're going to pick up the new car. Yes, we've got a new car. If you're a patron, you'll know what that new car is. Finally having a V8 back in my life. Cannot wait. It's going to be a long trip picking it up. I hope I can get home safe. But I'm going to be picking that up next Tuesday. So I suppose maybe, I'm not sure when we're going to be back with the 190, but I'm hoping that we can get this loom sorted. So I love you all, and thank you so much to Jack. Thank you, Jack. Rusty Old Toes got YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you very much. We love you all. We'll see you in the next one.